There are 10 important things that everyone who does Tai Chi needs to know in order to get the benefits of Tai Chi. And we talked in our lesson number 1, we talked about confident energy, being able to have that energy lift our body and yet be grounded. Number 2, we're going to talk about posture matters. Confident energy and posture matters. They actually go together a little bit because in our confident energy, we needed to have our eyes on the horizon and have our head lifted, not down like this. Number 2, posture matters in that the way we hold our body is important. Again, we don't want to be looking down. We don't want to be rounded down like this. Interestingly, though, we also don't want to be like this, the opposite of that. We want that relaxed posture where the body is supporting itself naturally. The essential says, contain the chest and raise the back. Now that might look to you like contain the chest and raise the back, and that's not a good posture. What I want you to think about with posture matters is square your shoulders. It's an interesting thought. It's not pull the shoulders down and raise the chest. If you square your shoulders, it's like you're pulling out from here and you're opening yourself up. And that's what really matters, is we want to be open and relaxed and in a good alignment. If you feel that opening, just kind of let your elbows come out just a little bit. Feel your shoulders as if they're going out like this. You can feel that opening where the chest is not lifted like this. The back, you do feel that energy coming up through the back. Not to say that that chest is not important, but we don't want the chest to be thrust out like this. This is not a good posture. So contain the chest, letting that confident energy flow. So we're going to use Part the Wild Horse's mane to think about that open, shoulders squared posture. You're going to hold the ball on the right, which means all your weight's on the right. Your right hand is high and your left hand is underneath. You're going to step out with that left and lift that left arm and let the right arm drop. When we do our Part the Wild Horse's mane, we're actually rotating. But if you're just learning this, don't worry a little bit about that. Just think about being open as you come into that move. Now, it's not a stiff, arms are not straight. It's open and loose, as if you have a little round ball or perhaps an egg underneath your armpits. That's part of that squaring the shoulders. Hold the ball to the left now and step out, part the wild horse's mane. Now let's try not being open and loose, because that always is good when you're learning something new, thinking about squaring your shoulders. Let's let those shoulders be really tight to our body and try to do that part the wild horse's mane. Now, obviously this doesn't look really good. It's really uncomfortable and it feels very tight. When we're doing Tai Chi, we want to be relaxed and open, letting that energy flow. Remember, go back to confident energy. This is not a confident posture. This, however, is when we're open and loose and we're allowing all of that energy to flow. So let's do that simplified 8 form again and think about being open. Take a nice deep breath in, breathe it out and sink. And stepping to the left, then centering yourself. As you raise your arms in preparation, think about that egg underneath in your armpits. Don't let that egg get squished. Now let's do our repulse the monkey. Bringing that right hand up and over, and the left. Start to think open and loose, holding that ball, brush knee. Bringing the left leg back, then stepping out with the right, brush knee. Now here we are with our part the wild horse's mane. Part the wild horse's mane. And part the wild horse's mane. Now we can still have that open and loose with our wave hands like clouds. It means our arms are not too tight into our body. Be confident. Let those arms float away from your body. Now bringing the weight to the left, lift the right into pheasant stance. Lift the left into pheasant stance. Lift your right into a kick and lift the left into a kick. Holding that ball, remember keeping yourself open, not letting the chest get too high. Grasp the bird's tail. Roll back. Rotate and press. Pushing chi. Bringing your weight to the left, step back with the right, holding that ball, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Roll back. Rotate and press. Pushing chi. Bring your weight all the way up onto that left. Open up into return the tiger to the mountain. And close. So posture matters. In order to actually be relaxed, we have to be in a good alignment. So remember that you want that confident energy and you want to think about posture with your shoulders squared. We'll learn about number 3 next time.